Kumusta mga NFT? My name is Gab and today we'll be talking about itong update na Axie Infinity just decided to drop. Grabe. There are many many things that we have to discuss. Pero just a quick preface or I guess a quick throwback. Yesterday, kinikwento ko sa Twitch live stream natin na Jiho, one of the co-founders of Axie Infinity, released a tweet a few days back telling na there should be economic balances and or adjust the rewards for PvP and PvE. And he is saying na dapat i-lower yung sa PvE and increase yung sa PvP na rewards na SLP. And grabe, it has sparked a very interesting conversation around the community members, mga players, and all other people that are interested in Axie Infinity. They have really suggested other ways to balance the economy. May mga iba-iba silang binabatong ideas and pinipitch basically kay Jiho, and sobrang interesting to read all of those conversations, pero we didn't think na they will actually apply it right away. And today, ito nga, nagkaroon ng server maintenance around 5 PM Philippine time. Nirelease din nila yung parang update dun sa axie.substack.com where they release development updates and other Axie Infinity related updates. So, i-check out natin siya ngayon and let's see kung ano ba yung mga binago nila. And nung nabasa ko to, oh my gosh. Sige, pag-usapan na natin. So, first, of course, this is the Axie Arena Season 18. So, basically, meron ng new season for the PvP or the Arena mode. As you may know, this past month yata, nag-end yung Season 17. So, now, it's Season 18. So, all of the rewards are back again for those who will reach top 1 to 300 if I'm not mistaken. So, may mga bracketing yan ng AXS rewards naman. So, if you reach top 1, ito yung specific reward na makikita mo or makukuha mo. And kumbaga, pag na-reach mo yung top 1 to 300, meron ka ma-expect na AXS reward. Ito, key points. PvP Season 18 is live with over $200,000 worth of AXS rewards. Season 18 will be 50% longer than previous seasons and reward the top 1,000 players on the leaderboard. So, hindi na pala top 1 to 300, it's now top 1 to 1,000. So, medyo dinamihan nila yung mare-reward na players when the Season 18 ends. Ito na, we've adjusted SLP earning mechanisms by having the SLP cap for adventure mode to 50 SLP and having the daily quest completion bonus to 25 SLP and making SLP rewards for PvP scale faster at higher ratings. So we're delighted to kick off Season 18 of the Axie Infinity Alpha. So sige, pag-usapan muna natin yung AXS rewards for the Season 18. So our season structure rewards you for climbing the leaderboard with boosted SLP drops and juicy AXS prizes. With AXS at around $40 the seasonal rewards are over 200,000 USD. Due to our expanding user base, we've also expanded the AXS leaderboard rewards to the top 1,000 players. So I think tama nga na before 1 to 300 lang yung nire-reward for being on the top 300 players all over the world. So they've increased it to 1,000 and also they've increased the length of the season by 2 additional weeks. So ito yung new rewards na makukuha ng mga players. So top 1, wow, 225,000 AXS. Wow. That's really generous. Actually, kahit nga mapunta ka lang dito sa top 100 to 200, 6,500, that's still a lot of AXS. And also yung 501 to 1,000 is about 1,000 AXS reward. Grabe, ang dami na to. That's really a very generous reward for being a top player. And anyway, ito na, yung economic adjustments, ito yung ito yung pinaka game changing literally na adjustments na ginawa nila for Axie Infinity. Itong changes na to, sobrang maapektuhan nito yung mga scholars and most likely those who actually built teams to earn SLP. Kasi ang magiging total na reward mo for the day na guaranteed will be 75 SLP. So the way to have more than 150 to 200 SLP is actually by pushing yourself to go to higher MMR levels to gain more SLP from your energy. So sabi dito, we've made some adjustments to the way SLP is earned in game. Yun nga, kinalahati nila yung amount of SLP that an account can earn in adventure mode from 100 to 50, and then the reward for completing the daily quest from 50 to 25. So a total of 75 SLP per day ang guaranteed na ma-earn mo. And then the PvP SLP rewards now increase at a steeper rate as a trainer's rating improves. The higher MMR pa rin, the higher SLP reward that you will get. So kumbaga, ang feeling ko, ang tinutumbok talaga dito is they want players to play PvP more, and also i-push yung players to really hone their skills as a player ng Axie Infinity, be very strategic in their moves para mag-guarantee yung win. Kumbaga pinupush nila ng players na mag-PvP ka para mas ma-earn mo yung mas malaking SLP. This is a very hard adjustment, I think. Especially dun sa mga new teams that will farm SLP na ang in-expect nila is 150 per day is okay na. This will be a very hard adjustment, I think, for players. In addition, many bots have started to abuse PvE since cards can be mindlessly played to complete most PvE levels. Well, yun talaga yung isa rin sa tinatarget ni Jiho or ng Axie Infinity team to lessen the bots. Kasi diba, may mga nakikita tayong video sa TikTok, minsan sa YouTube, or sa Facebook na yung mga maraming phones na nakalatag tapos automatic gumagalaw lahat kasi may bot na naka-install doon sa mga devices na yun. To combat that, I guess, para mabawasan yung mga bots, ito yung naisip nilang gawin, na bawasan yung sa adventure na rewards and then focus more on the PvP side of things. So this will gear players towards a more competitive type of gameplay instead of medyo casual gamer friendly. Parang ganun yung tingin ko parang hindi na siya pang pang casual gamers This will be beneficial more to those who actually play competitive games kasi masaaralin nila yung system, masaaralin nila yung meta na meron currently sa arena, and they will find ways to counter most of the players and hone their strategies as a trainer, kumbaga. So, arena for all. So, these changes will encourage trainers to push their mastery of the arena, diba? So, yun talaga pinupush talaga nila na maging mas magaling yung players sa arena mode para din mabalance kung sino yung mga kalaban mo sa MMR mo. And there are times kasi nasa taas ka na MMR, tapos may makikita ka na minsan na parang nagpapabaya. Hindi ko alam kung sinasadya ba nila yan para bumaba MMR nila, or minsan parang mapapansin mo yun sa sa gameplay nila, sa kung paano sila magbato ng cards, paano nila sine-sequence. Minsan parang isipin mo bakit nandoon sila sa sa ranking ngayon. So it's not to undermine those players, pero kumbaga in matchmaking kasi, in any competitive games, mas okay na ang katapat mo is yung ka-level mo in terms of yung difficulty and skill level. So, kumbaga mas higher yung chance na mapunta ka dun sa taas kasi yung gameplay mo or yung skill level mo is talagang mas better dun sa mga nakakalaban mo. So, kumbaga magiging direct reflection ng competition yung skill level. Hindi siya dahil nakatungtong ka lang dun sa MMR na yun. Kumbaga, by increasing arena rewards for skilled PvP play, great trainers will push their rankings as high as possible. The current system discourages this. When good battlers aren't incentivized to try and increase their rating, many of them stay back at low levels to farm noobs. This is called smurfing and makes the game less fun for everyone. It also means that new players have a hard time earning SLP from arena. The arena should be for everyone in our community, and we believe these changes will help ensure this. As more casual players enter the arena and skilled players push their ratings, arena will become a more fun for casual players. When more casual players queuing will allow these new trainers to match with those at their skill level and have a more rewarding experience. Okay, I agree in a sense kasi yung mga mananatiling casual players will be at a certain MMR ranking, while those who are really pushing themselves to go to the higher MMR will battle against those nakaka-same level nila. So I guess this is a good move pero let's see kung paano nila may implement to. Kasi even competitive games such as Dota, League of Legends, Valorant, yung mga matchmaking system nila are not that perfect. They are still trying things out kung paano mababalance yung gantong elo matchmaking. So I'm curious as to how Axie Infinity will tackle this, and it's really interesting to see kung paano. Okay, so while we rarely comment on the scholarship system, we believe that these adjustments will put upward pressure on scholar wages for skilled battlers and reward managers that have put time into educating and training their scholars for the arena. Just like in the real world, higher pay must be a function of variable outcomes. Turning scholars into skilled workers is a step in this direction. I see. Okay, so they are wanting teams to actually train their scholars. Hindi lang siya maging, oy, laruin mo to para maka-earn ka. At the same time, mag-earn din ako. Pero ngayon, parang kung gusto mong mas malaki yung maging, ano mo talaga, maging reward mo at the end of the pay period or whatever, you have to push yourself to be better than the average player, kumbaga. Magiging pressure din to sa mga managers, especially if they are just pushing for scholars na casual players, ganyan. So this will be a challenge for new managers or even existing managers to take the time to train their scholars into playing more competitively and push talaga yung boundaries nila as a player dito sa Axie Infinity. We will be carefully tracking the relationship between SLP earned through gameplay and SLP burned through breeding to see if additional action is required. When we make these decisions, we look carefully at different data points such as Axie spread per day, Axies per holder, and new Axie holders per day, and Axie floor prices. With that in mind, most likely, monitoring period itong Season 18 para sa next possible update ng game, magkakaroon pa ng adjustments ulit sa economics. So, based sa magiging outcome na itong new season ng Axie Infinity. So, Axionomics, long term, we need to carefully use many different strategies to balance economy. I agree. Here are some of the additional mechanisms in our policy toolkit. So sa short term, adjusting the AXS portion of the breeding fee, since lately the AXS portion of the breeding fee has gotten quite high, and it is something that we are considering adjusting. Adjusting the amount of SLP needed to breed Axies, we may increase the amount of SLP required per breed in the future if burning and minting is still skewed towards oversupply of SLP. Mahalaga kasi na medyo pantay yung minting and yung burning ng SLP. So when you say burning kasi, so gagamitin yung SLP for breeding, and then pagka nagamit yon, hindi na siya babalik kasi sa supply ng SLP. So as you all know, all cryptocurrency coins have a supply cap, and when it maxes out, or kumbaga lahat na ng supply na yon are in the market, meaning flooded yung market with SLP, the price, since flooded ng supply, the price of SLP will definitely go down. So to balance this out sa economics ng SLP and AXS and sa Axie Infinity in general, kailangan nilang i-balance yon with burning and minting. So yung minting naman, this is when new Axies are coming into play. So new eggs are hatched, new players on board and get new Axies. So nababurn doon yung SLP. At the same time, nagkakaroon ng asset, which is the Axie, that translates into a balanced supply of SLP sa economics ng Axie Infinity. So we will appraise the need for further action based on the data produced over the coming weeks. Long term, launching our own decentralized exchange to attract greater liquidity for our in-game resources. An Axie sync that requires releasing Axies for crafting materials. These crafting materials could be used to upgrade land, Axie body parts, and land items, and they could also be used to create consumables and buy role cosmetics. Interesting take. Okay, so yung first, gusto nila magkaroon ng decentralized exchange, pwede rin. So this will probably be like yung Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap. So yung mga ganyang klase ng exchange siguro yung iniisip nila under the Ronin sidechain most likely. And kapag nagkaroon nun, dito na magti-trade yung ibang traders, and yeah, it will definitely provide liquidity and probably fix the supply and demand of SLP. Okay, that's a good strategy, I guess. Hindi ko naman super kabisado yung mga something about the exchanges, but I think it's a good idea. An Axie sync that requires releasing Axies for crafting materials. So basically, sinasabi dito na magkakaroon ng way to use your mga chop suey siguro na Axies, or even the old Axies na meron kayo, o kaya yung mga Axies with 7/7 na breed count. Pwede mo siyang, imbes na hindi mo na siya mabenta kasi minsan kaya ipapagamit mo na sa iba. So ngayon, I think they will have an option. I think ngayon magkakaroon sila ng option to burn the Axie itself, and in return you get crafting materials that then you can use for the other modes like land, or upgrade your body parts, or yung mga plan nila na cosmetic upgrades or cosmetic skins for your Axies. Actually, isa to sa mga nabasa kong parang suggested action or suggested mechanic na i-add in-game ng mga community members, na kung saan yun nga, parang imbes na mag-burn ka ng SLP through breeding lang, pwede ka mag-burn ng Axie to gain other stuff that you can use in-game. So, kumbaga magkakaroon ng additional tokens or maybe items nga na pwede mo gamitin in-game. At least, hindi nasasayang yung in-invest mo dun sa Axie na yun, kasi you can use it to other in-game items. So, releasing new features and Axie game modes that increases demand for Axies through access to new experience and utility. Since currently ang way to balance the economy is through breeding pa lang, ang sinasuggest dito is to have other game modes available na it will require players to have more Axies, so marami ang magbe-breed. And at the same time, ang kapalit naman doon is new experience and usage ng Axies mo doon sa Axie Infinity game. So, I think it's interesting that isa to sa mga possible long-term nila na gagawin in the future. I'm sure pag-aaralan nila to bago nila i-apply sa in-game, kasi malaking effect pa din in terms of sa players, sa managers, sa team members, ganyan. So maraming ang maapektuhan kasi sa every decision that they make. So they really have to be very careful then when releasing updates like this. So it's been interesting to see the community suggest some of these long-term adjustments over the last few weeks. Please keep in mind that they are entirely new features that need to be launched very carefully and cannot be used as quick solutions. So tama, di ba? So hindi sila basta-basta mag-release ng update na hindi nila pinag-aralan masyado. But then again, they are constantly reviewing the data that they are having and then reanalyze and come up with newer solutions and better solutions than the ones that are currently in their list. So, at least, diba, they are still considering the players, the community, kung paano maapektuhan yung player base nila dun sa mga changes na ginagawa nila. So, that's really a good thing dito sa mga developers ng Axie Infinity. Hi, grabe guys. This is a very, very sudden update, and so sa Discord may mga different announcements pa na parang ginawa sila Jiho and Psych Out of Axie Infinity. So some players are under the impressions that you can buy your way to the top of the leaderboard. This is not the case. Even if you have the best Axies in the world, you still need to be a great player to compete at the highest level. It's no different than any other card game, Magic the Gathering or Pokemon as an example. You need the meta level deck to compete at the highest skill level. And for those who are considering smurfing or playing on several accounts, you be aware that it's against our terms of use and you will likely get banned. So, yung another update naman ni Jiho, it's actually a reference to one of the points na na-discuss na natin sa kanina. So, I will not read this anymore. But, dun sa sinabi ni Psych Out na may mga players na iniisip na you have to buy yung mga malalakas na Axies, and some of them are probably tawag ito, parang nagpapanik and baka may mga nagpapanik buy din, ganyan. So ang sabi niya, hindi naman yun yung case in this game, kasi even if meron ka ng pinakamalakas na Axie sa buong mundo, if hindi ka magaling na player, wala kang diskarte in terms of energy management and playing the game itself by considering the enemy's cards and skill set din, so parang hindi ka makakasabay talaga sa highest level of gameplay. So it's no different from the other types of card games. Tulad niya, sabi niya, parang Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, ang pinakamahalaga is to have a meta level deck that can compete against the highest level. So if you're thinking na kailangan mo bumili ng magandang type of Axie. It's really not the case daw. Pero again, tulad ng sabi ko, in other games that have matchmaking ranking, there will be some sort of disparity pa din yan in terms of skill level. May makikita ka pa rin na high level skill player in the lower levels, and meron ka namang makikita na super taas na ranking pero may mga not so skilled players. Kumbaga, magiging hati pa din siya, or yung distribution ng skilled players will still have a disparity or differences talaga. So I'm excited talaga to see on how the system will distribute these players on different skill levels. I'm excited kung paano yung magiging reaction ng managers and teams na meron ngayon, kung paano i-adjust yung mga policies nila in terms of revenue sharing and all of those things. And it's really gonna be an interesting next few weeks, to say the least. So, I hope na-explain namin kung ano yung mga new changes na mangyayari. And we will definitely adjust our content as well in terms of the tutorials that we put out. Kasi nabago nga yung mga reward levels. And also, we'll be checking out kung gaano ba kalaki yung mga rewards on the MMR bracketing. So, we'll be posting that hopefully soon. If you find this video helpful, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also leave us a comment down below what you guys think of the new update. Sobrang wild ba nito? Or how do you guys think everyone will adjust? Are you gonna be a casual gamer na lang? Or are you gonna be as competitive as much as possible to gain more SLP? So yeah, leave us your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll be joining you in the conversation. And as always, this is Gab of NFTPinas signing off. So see you guys in the next video.